Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and tonight I wanted to talk about really focusing on getting sustainable results. I have seen way too much stuff out there giving you tips and recommendations that are actually not helpful, that are not going to give you a long-term benefit. And for women, if you're trying to use a shortcut or cheat the system somehow, or, use something that is really great for the male body, not only is it not going to necessarily give you the right result right now, but more than likely it's going to help decrease your metabolism and then create issues with your endocrine system, your hormones in the future. I see this all the time. I actually have had calls yesterday and today with women, chatting with them about things that they have done in the past on their recommendations, right? I've gotten testing done. I've gotten all these things done. I have had this and that and the other. And none of it has really helped me. Or if it did help me, it only helped me for a short period of time. And to get to that result, I felt like garbage. And then I couldn't keep it. I'm like, no, because eating 1,200 calories a day is not a sustainable plan. Right? So when I work with women and when I give you recommendations, these are recommendations that are going to help you function better, help you feel better, and help you keep your results long term. There's no tricks, right? There's no way to cheat the system, especially when you have hormone issues to begin with. You really have to work with your system, how it naturally functions to get and keep a better result. So when we talk about sustainable results, and some of these things, you might be wondering, okay, so how do I get this looked at? Or maybe I've had issues with one or all of these things in the past. I really want to dive deeper into this. How do I do that? What can I do? I honestly get a lot of information, not just from you and your health history, because I go over a lot of this stuff with each person, say, I want to know more about you, what your body's been through. If you have a history of, gallbladder attacks and thyroid issues and have had a gastric bypass surgery, that's going to affect what I recommend for you versus somebody else because your health history is different, right? So one of my favorite things to use is I use the Dutch test. I use the Dutch test. This is a sample of the results looking at your hormones specifically. I also get to see your stress levels. I also get to see your sleep. And then judging by this too, a lot of times I can tell your energy right off the bat from looking at your results, So if you are looking at getting a Dutch test or want to know more about it, here is a link that you can click and fill out the form so you can learn more. And I know which test to send you because there's different kinds. But I love doing this. And the great thing about this right now is that this gets sent right to your house. It gets sent right to your house. That's amazing. And you take it, send it back in, and then I get to go over the results with you and chat with you about what's happening and then the best next steps for you to take. So when we look at sustainable results, if you're not looking at multiple systems, you're missing the boat, right? If you're looking at, I want to lose some weight, right? But oftentimes for women, it's not just lose weight. You're feeling fatigued, right? Brain fog. You've got no energy. You can't do a workout, make it all the way through. Your sleep is usually, inconsistent at best and terrible at worst. And right now for so many people, the thing to realize is that the addition of all the stress that we're under right now is actually amplifying any issues you had with your system before. So it may seem like your hormone issues are terrible right now. Oh my gosh, I've had the worst period of my life right now. I am so stressed out. Yeah. My sleep has been terrible because I'm so stressed, right? I'm exhausted all the time, even though I'm trying to sleep more right now. Everybody's stress is increased, you know what I mean? And gut health. Holy cow. Gut health for people is really, really backwards because we're under different stress, sleeping different, our routine is different. And if you're not shifting and changing some of those things to increase and boost your gut health, it's going to decline. Your gut health is not one of those things that, it's fine, I just maintenance, here we go, keep it at the same level. If you're not boosting it, it's going to go down right now. So keep in mind that there's a lot of really important things with gut health. Your immune system lives in your gut. Serotonin is mainly produced by your gut. Yeah. Metabolism, if your gut's not moving, your metabolism's not moving. Just can't. So if you aren't pooping regularly, that's a problem. Yeah. Big problem. Okay. So, energy, stress, sleep, hormones, gut health. These are some main areas to look at. Although, if you are looking at these areas and you're like, well, I also have an issue with my thyroid. I also have an issue with this or that. Absolutely. That's just adding to the list then of areas to look at to really get you and keep the right result for you. So again, whenever you're looking at health information, and for some reason right now, and it's kind of, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. It is making me bananas sandwich. How many people are making health recommendations that have zero training on it? Zero training. Yep. Or what I would consider inadequate training. Right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If you're going to be following something, and if you really want to take your health into account, you need to listen to somebody who has a degree and the right training in what they're working with. So I feel like I got bombarded, and maybe it's just over the past couple of days I've been bombarded by this all over social media. People just throwing out medical advice to people where I'm like, you're not a medical person. You're just repeating it. Stop repeating it. Stop repeating it. You're not. So I feel like I'm seeing this all the time from people that they're trying to make a positive recommendation, but without the right training. And keep in mind that, yes, people who are trainers or people who are into health and fitness and wellness in general, do they have more than the average bear? Yes. But if you're looking at and you're struggling with some of these bigger issues here, and you have a more complex case, right? If you're working with somebody or want to work with somebody, but they don't have training and don't have experience working with somebody with thyroid issues or, menopause issues, right? Hot flashes, all these things, then you're more than likely not going to be guided in the right direction to get the right results. And I say this with all the love in the world for people who want to share their gift of helping other people with the world. That is so great. But again, realize where your specialty lies and where it does not. So as a healthcare practitioner, I always want to make sure that I'm making the best recommendation for people. And that's actually part of the training that we get. That's actually part of it. I have no problem referring somebody out if they need to be referred out. And that's actually quite common. When I work with somebody that has a more advanced case and I need to bring in another practitioner or co-treat in some capacity, I recommend that for somebody because it's the right thing for them. And it's what's going to give you the most sustainable results. Veronica, you've seen heaps on social media, right? Oh, makes me bananas right now. Bananas. That's not a clinical term. So this is what I wanted to chat about, though. This is what I wanted to, dive into a little bit as you guys are getting bombarded. Everybody's getting bombarded with all this information. What's right for me? What should I do? What should I look at? Who should I listen to? And right now, you're going to have to narrow your focus down and really listen to people who have the training, who have the degree, and who have the experience in helping you with the area you need help with. Otherwise, oftentimes, you're going to be given recommendations that are going to be short-term and then a negative long-term effect, or they're not going to give you the right result at all, and you're going to keep spinning your wheels. Stop spinning your wheels. So this is why I love doing the Dutch test. It tells me exactly what's going on with you. Again, that link is in the comments there. And really getting to the bottom of what your system and what your body needs. Because without looking at all these things, again, if we were just to look at, gut health, great. But if you're having issues with all these other things too, they don't just magically disappear. When I look at the system, I put all the pieces of the puzzle together for the whole body system and make sure we're working on everything at once. And once your body functions better, you're able to feel better and get to that sustainable results. Yeah, I work with the body physiology, how your system works and functions, and get it to work and function optimally. And then things go better from there. So, more resources that I have for you. I do talk a lot about this in the history of nutrition and how things are set up for men in our society, not for women. And the whole first chapter of my book, The Female Fat Solution, is on that. So this is on Amazon. Can get those delivered right to your door as well. And then my podcast, is the Female Health Solution. And then I have a YouTube channel, which is Dr. Beth Westy. You can subscribe to that to stay updated on everything that I have coming out, and everything. Yes. It's Veronica, you're investing your time and energy devoted to one person. Yes. Veronica's calling me the man. Yeah, I'm the man. Yeah. The man. She's so funny. She's so funny. Yes. But that is, I mean, this is a point where I get really frustrated with a lot of things that are out there. And my mission is to educate women and give you enough information so that you can make the best informed decision for you moving forward. And if you need help or more guidance on that, that's where I have more information. That's why I have people fill out a form before even sending a Dutch test to you. Because what if what you fill out on the form, the Dutch test isn't even the right thing? I'm going to tell you that, right? That's what's ethical for a healthcare practitioner. Right? That's the right thing. This is not just throwing stuff out for people to say, oh, you have trouble losing weight. Here's the system and protocol for you to lose weight, because that might not be the right thing for you. Not every body is the same. And what I recommend for women is really customized, not only for the female body and physiology, but also for you individually. That's how you get a better result. So really be careful when you're looking at everything online right now, because there's so much stuff just being plastered everywhere. And recommendations being made by people who don't have degrees. And that's frustrating. Frustrating to see. Ugh. So, all right. So I hope this is informative. Again, if you need more help or more resources, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here as a resource for you, again, so you guys can get the most information possible on what you need before moving forward. So, have a great rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in. And if you found this helpful, please share it with somebody that you know that needs this message before they keep spinning their wheels more and more and more. But have a great night, and I will see you later.